ready he is in this one. Should be a fun one to watch.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. Folks just finishing up their work week, making their way into Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, all they have to do is keep doing what they're doing. This team has a very high average, continuing to hit well as a team, and they'll continue to win games.
Scott Bulldog will get the ball to pitch against these guys, and he'll be given the task of really focusing on keeping these guys off the base paths. That means to be successful, he's got to focus on keeping the ball in the strike zone and avoiding the unnecessary walks.
Leading off tonight for Boston,
Xander Bogaerts strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. EK, as the Jays take the field here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So we'll see if these guys are up to the task here.
Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. With that, here's a look at John Farrell's Boston Red Sox. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, this is a team that just knocks the walls down. They lead the league in doubles already, and you keep producing those extra base hits, you're going to produce a lot of wins.
Rusney Castillo is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Set to deliver the 0-1.
All right, here we go now.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, over at shortstop in this one, we'll see an arm that you don't see very often. He has a cannon. He's the type of guy, he can kick a ball, boot it, still pick it up, and get the runner at first.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Quite a matchup here. You've got one of the front runners for the Cy Young matching up against one of the front runners for the MVP.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, plays the 1 now.
On the ground to third. Donaldson's there. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Travis Shaw will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Oh, and he's the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level, and he just can't help himself.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Hanley Ramirez will stand in, 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, it's been something of a strikeout fest here to start this game off. Already 4 strikeouts now in the first 5 batters. Now that's going to be a tough pace to keep up.
Brock Holt will stand in, and you can see that surprisingly he hits better versus left-handed pitching than he does against righties.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
Hey, we got 2 down now.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dustin Pedroia leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Yeah, Matt, he's been the best in the American League in the first half in that category, as you see there. And pitching wins, they just aren't as celebrated these days as they once were. But I'll tell you, if you're leading the league, you're one of the best pitchers around. We'll see if he can hold on and add another win to his total in this one.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Luis Carrasco digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
It's out.
Hey, 2 away now, 2 away.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. Nothing in 2. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Xander Bogaerts will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game.
Yeah, and he went down on 3 straight pitches, so he didn't put up much of a fight in that at-bat. Looking for a better one right here.
In there, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Here we go.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Digging in to try it again, Rusney Castillo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here.
Plays it first.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, if you want to be considered a strikeout pitcher, you better have a pretty good one of these. You see it here again on show track, and this is now 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts so far in the inning.
Hey, come on, get ahead, stay ahead.
Here's Mookie Betts as he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Travis Shaw heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Here we go. Pick it up. Let's go.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
And that's the pitch that they've had trouble with all night long. They just have not been able to stay back on it.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. So far this year, nobody's had an answer for his stuff. He's been dominant. Not only that, but the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, get ahead.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Brock Holt stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And that's in there for strike 1.
Here we go.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you,
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Dustin Pedroia will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th.
and right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, we've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
Luis Carrasco is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes. Now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate as he's been. Xander Bogaerts will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. First pitch on its way. Into the seats, 0-1.
Hey, 1 out here. We got 1.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Boy, it's the 7th inning. It looks like he's just jumped into the ball game. A strikeout to start things, and now an 0-2 count.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him as he's currently leading the American League in that category. So he can just flat out control a game. He's done that so far in this one, and we'll see if he can add another one to his shutouts lead.
And he takes strike 2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete. Still, Travis Shaw will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming, here it is. In there, and it's 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now.
Hey, we got no outs here.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1.
1 down. 1 down.
Here comes the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Brock Holt stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the 2-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Striding in to start the 9th, Dustin Pedroia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
The 0-1 delivery. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
That's a big one there to start the 9th.
2 outs away now. You can cut the tension in this building with a knife.
You got one.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
1 out to go. Can you believe this? Man, I wonder what's going through his head right now.
Luis Carrasco will stand in here as the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Swing and a miss, and the Red Sox are down to their final strike now. Close to 50,000. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Xander Bogaerts will dig in now as perhaps the final man to stand in the way of possible history here tonight. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
It was kind of a delayed swing right there. He looked like he had to wait to see if it was going to be anywhere close.
Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Well, he's down there getting swarmed by his teammates right now, and he deserves it. Truly one of the best pitching performances that I've ever witnessed. And he puts his name into the record books with that no-hitter.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching.
Be right back. Actually, I will be back in a while. Gonna go for now. Hope whoever was watching enjoyed. Have a good evening. Be back in an hour or two.